Let's predict the match between Manchester City and PSG in the second leg of the Champions League semi-final starting on Tuesday, 4th May 2021. The match will take place at Manchester City's home stadium, City of Manchester. Manchester City is the same as the last match for the injured list, except for one player. All players are allowed to play. On the other hand, PSG is getting worse than last time. The team's important player Idrissa Gueye was sent off from the last match and is unable to play in the second leg. It is not sure whether Kylian Mbappe, whose reason for the injury has changed due to a calf injury, will be able to play or not. Manchester City made the starting lineup to change 8 players in an away match against Crystal Palace 3 days after the Champions League first leg. It was a lineup that seemed to show 10 points away from the second place in the league, saving stamina of the players for the Champions League and the willingness to go to the final. They won against Palace despite changing many players. As a result, they got both victory and benefit. On the other hand, PSG had a difficult match against Lens 3 days after the Champions League match. They couldn't make a starting lineup just for the Champions League, as they are 1 point behind the league first place Lille, which is currently competing to win the league. They changed 6 players, but they used a lot of stamina because they played tightly until the end of the match that was maintained by 1 goal. Unsurprisingly, the stamina use of main players such as Marquinhos, Presnel Kimpembe and Neymar could have a bad impact on the upcoming Champions League match. Manchester City's expected lineup is unlikely to be much different from the first leg. However, Alexander Zinchenko will be included in the starting list instead of João Cancelo, who showed poor performance in the last match. On the other hand, PSG will have some changes. I predict Abdou Diallo to replace left-back Michel Bakker, who performed badly last time, and Ander Herrera instead of Idrissa Gueye, who will be suspended for sending off. Depending on Kylian Mbappe's injury, Mauro Icardi may play in the striker position, and Danilo Pereira will play instead of Ander Herrera for defensive balance. As in the last match, the midfield area is where both teams will compete most fiercely. However, it is expected that the first and the second matches will be completely different. In the first leg, it was a match between Manchester City, which came after the cup final, and PSG, which made a big rotation in the league. And for that reason, PSG showed a better performance in the first half. However, Manchester City saved the stamina of 8 players will surely outperform against PSG, which had been through a difficult match against Lens. The left side for Manchester City and the defensive midfielder position for PSG are places that shouldn't be a problem in this match. Manchester City played a difficult match in the last fixture because there was little influence on the left side. It is necessary to increase the influence on the left side a little more. Naturally, stability should be prioritized over influence since they won the first leg. The most important thing for PSG is that there are no mistakes in the position of Idrissa Gueye, who has been suspended. PSG should play Neymar, who only plays on attacking roles, and 2 central midfielders play all defensive roles. Because of this tactical aspect, Idrissa Gueye's suspension is fatal for PSG. Ander Herrera or Danilo Pereira must not lose their defensive solidity. The player to watch in Manchester City in this match is John Stones, given that the first goal of both teams can determine the result, and they suffered from defensive set pieces in the last match. For this reason, it is more important than any other match for John Stones to be strong in set pieces. He needs to show stability against PSG, who want to use his slow feet. The player who will be the key of PSG is Leandro Paredes. If Marquinhos, who scored as a header in the last match, gets a tight marking, Leandro Paredes will become an important option in set pieces. It is important for Paredes to keep the midfield area without Idrissa Gueye as well. This is a match where it is difficult to manage normal ways for PSG because it is a match in which PSG must score 2 or more goals to win. It is expected to manage in a fairly aggressive way while maintaining defensive stability. PSG's opening goal will be an important start for winning the match, and Manchester City's opening goal may finish the match. Both teams will work hard from the first half not to concede a goal. PSG will try to do a lot of set pieces that have been strong in the last match, and Manchester City will try to keep the ball as much as possible and not give them a chance to attack. Completely opposite to the last match, Manchester City's match preparation is better than PSG. So if PSG doesn't score more than one goal in the first half, it will be a difficult match for them. Manchester City's game management, injury of Kylian Mbappe and performance of Neymar for PSG will determine which team will go to the final. In terms of overall fitness and the way the match is managed, I expect a draw or Manchester City to win by one goal.